And the long race that is the high school football regular season coming around the backstretch as we enter week 7. Shane right here with Yanni Karakis for another week of football. Friday tonight, our game of the week featuring two teams maybe having the best season in our area, Yanni.
Number 1 team Benjamin on our Football Friday poll. Number 2 team Palm Beach Central facing off in a private versus public battle that is writing its first chapter tonight.
Yeah, that's right. The very first meeting between the two programs, top programs in Palm Beach County, year in and year out. Both undefeated, not after a night though. They came in a perfect 5-0 in their first matchup.
Talk about the old cliche, a tale of two halves. Hope you didn't leave early like I did. All Benjamin in the first. They marched down the field on their opening drive. Georgia-bound Chauncey Bowens runs it in from 7 yards out, and it's 7-0 Bucks. First play from scrimmage for the Broncos. Caleb Butler intercepted by Adam Balagnoon Ali, and those white jerseys getting dirty on that muddy field. Bucks take advantage. Jaden Vega to the big man, Amari Williams. He plays at a high level offensively and defensively. What a catch. Very next play, Vega drives in for the score, and it's 14-0 Benjamin. So the Broncos knew they needed to shore up their defense. McCowan's innocent, strips Vega of the football. Mario Vitola jumps on it. Central was held scoreless in the first half, 17-0, but they turned the tide in the second half. Broncos get this rally for the incredible comeback victory, 27-24 at home over Benjamin.
What a win by Palm Beach Central. A crosstown battle between a surprising undefeated Spanish River team at Boca tonight. We do pick things up at the start of the second half. It's all knotted up at 7, but Terrell Ocean is going to take a dip right here, get the Bobcat ground game going. And just a few plays later, Ocean rides that wave right into the end zone as the Bobcats take a one-score lead against their crosstown rivals. Later in the quarter, Spanish River goes for it on 4th down in Bobcats territory, but David Simeon keeps containing and gets the stop for the turnover on downs. Boca handing Spanish River their first loss of the season, 16-7. Number 3, Vero Beach making the trip south to face Wellington. The Wolverines just one win on the season. It would stay that way. No score first half here until Vero's Tyrell Aronson. Clean pocket, clean pass, clean catch by Jarvis Jacobs, 28-yard touchdown to give the Indians the lead. Later in the first, Vero on the doorstep one more time, and this time Aronson, again with all day to throw, and again finds its receiver. It's Eddie Torres making the catch. 14-0 Indians. They're making it look easy. Vero up 21-0 before the half, and they'd add 7 more on the short touchdown run by Octavian Osby. Vero Beach pitching a shutout with a 40-0 win. All right, now to a game that could have easily been our game of the week. Pahokee looking for its 3rd straight win, facing number 5 Atlantic, whose only loss came to a very good Cardinal Newman team.
The Eagles lost to Pahokee on the road last year, but got the Blue Devils in Delray Beach tonight. And what a wild second half it was. Eagles up 15-12 in the third quarter. Xavier Mitchell at quarterback. He'll scramble with the football, but Atlantic scores towards him. Stripped the football. Solomon Edwards on the recovery. Ensuing drive, Eagles Lincoln Graff deep down the sideline. What a grab from Mark Hannaford. An incredible catch, same drive. Demarion Alberic gets in the end zone from 7 yards out, and the fourth quarter lead is up to 10 for the home team. So Pahokee needs a score. 4th down, inside the red zone. Mitchell avoids the rush. He's looking end zone, and he's going to dive in for the score. 2-point conversion is good to cut it to a 2-point game. Blue Devils down 2, chance at a game-winning drive, but Mitchell picked off by Keenan LeBecca with under 2 minutes to go, and Atlantic holds on for the thrilling win, 22-20.
All right, number 7, St. Andrews welcoming Oxbridge tonight. The Thunderwolves still looking for their first win since coming back to varsity. The action starting right away. The Scots fumble on the snap, and John Beadle picks up the ball, and he says, hey, look what I found. The Thunderwolves hoping to convert this opportunity. Dorian Fauntleroy drops back to pass, but he's picked off by Teddy Hoffman. And Teddy says, this is how you build a bear. You take it all the way back across midfield. It would eventually get taken down. Great field position. And then later on the drive, Scott's threatening now. Jackson Park calls his own number. He's going to bulldoze his way in there. That gives the Scots a commanding 28-7 lead with just 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. But there was still time in the third quarter for this. Scott's defense forced a turnover on downs, and then Dylan Faison takes his screen pass to the crib As the Scots roll, they keep Oxbridge winless 42-7. All right, coming up after the break, Kings Academy trying to give St. John Paul II all the smoke tonight. Plus, Seminole Ridge tries to invade Boynton Beach, and still our play of the week to get to when Football Friday returns. Welcome back. Since losing to St. Andrews to start the season, Kings Academy has been on a roll. They really love 4 straight wins, outscoring their opponents 158-51.
The Lions offense averaging just under 40 points per game during their win streak as St. John Paul II pays a visit to West Palm Beach tonight.
Breaking news, they scored way more than that tonight. Eagles' only win of the season coming against Pompano back in mid-September. Didn't take long for the Lions to pounce. First quarter, Joe Daly swings it out to Reggie Workman. He does the rest of the work and scores from 15 yards out. Kings led 46-0 after one quarter.
My goodness.
Before the half, the Eagles back to punt, or so they thought. The punt blocked. Peyton Hughes says, hey, look what I found. He's going to gallop in the end zone for the scoop and score. Lions led 60-0 at the half. Second half, more salt on the wound. Tice Poche looking to hook up with Luke Poche for a 13-yard touchdown. Ready for this final? Kings Academy wins it 74-6.
Some Dolphins scoring action right there. Our own community ambassador Mike Lyons on hand for the coin toss at Boynton Beach. Nicely done, Mike. Tigers hosting Seminole Ridge. Hawks coming off their first loss of the season. Tigers, meanwhile, coming in with just 1 victory. Boynton's opening drive going forward on 4th and short, but they can't get the yard to gain. Hawks take over. Dylan Reed over the middle to Marquand Griffiths, who gets the first down to move the chains. Later on, Robertson Venero running hard up the middle, and no one's going to stop him. Seminole Ridge shuts out Boynton Beach 26-0.
All right, 2 teams looking for their second wins of the season. Suncoast making a short trip across Riviera Beach to Inlet Grove. A no score late in the first quarter. Zion Willis is going to keep the option here, get loose up the middle. First down and more inside Suncoast territory. Same drive, Hurricanes with athletes all over the field, right? This time it's Jamal Rowley Jr. on the run. Absorbs a hit right here. Another first down for Inlet Grove. Hurricanes looking to cash in. Robert Green III rolls out and spots Thiago Mendez in the back of the end zone. Mendez makes the falling catch for the touchdown. Hurricanes get the shutout win, 20-0.
All right, time now for our play of the week. Back to Atlantic. Lincoln Graff down the sideline to Mark Hannaford, who goes up and gets it in traffic with a man draped over him. Take another look as we slow it down. What a catch. Eagles win 22-20 over Pahokee. All right, to the scoreboard we go. Jupiter improves to 5-1 on the year after a 35-6 victory over Stoneman Douglas. A defensive battle. Lake Worth edging out Royal Palm Beach 6-3. I assume that's all field goals, Shane, right?
Yep, that's
St.
on
Edwards
this extra point, one of them.
picks up their first win of the season, 27-20 over Cocoa Beach. Fort Pierce Central falls at home to Heritage, 29-7.
How about South Fork dropping its home matchup tonight? Key West making a long trip back south with a win, 35-12. Sebastian River beats Wesley Chapel on the road. They had a nice ride home, 38-6, the final score there. Number 4, Cardinal Newman, back in the win column. They're all over Clewiston, 63-12 as they head back east to West Palm Beach. And the last score update we got from Park Vista and Olympic Heights. Help a brother out, 26-6 at halftime. Hopefully we'll get that score updated for you before the night's out on our website.
All right, earlier today, Penn State head coach James Franklin landing the chopper at the home of the Bucks at Benjamin as he continues to recruit Bucks star edge rusher Amari Williams, who is rocking that Penn State sweatshirt there. Earlier in the day, Franklin was at Cardinal Newman recruiting some Crusaders. This is the second straight Friday a big-name coach has come to Palm Beach County. In a chopper last week, it was Florida State's Mike Norvell.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
Another exciting slate of college football Saturday right here on WPBF 25 at noon, a top 15 matchup. The Red River rivalry between number 12 Oklahoma and number 3 Texas. The 119th edition dating back to 1900. At 3:30, number 5 Florida State tries to stay undefeated. The Noles hosting Virginia Tech. And the nightcap at 7:30, another top 25 matchup, a good one, as number 10 Notre Dame is at number 25 Louisville.
And our community champion this week, back with Mike Lyons earlier, is Dr. Robert Baker, the night school assistant principal at Boynton Beach High School. He does everything from weed whacking the grass to picking fallen tree branches all over the campus, making sure Boynton Beach High School looks perfect. He also stays long after everyone else has left campus in support of the students, student athletes, and staff at Boynton.
All right, impressive stuff. Glad to have Mike with us as always for our community champion. Some impressive wins tonight. Boca picks up a good win over Spanish River.
Boca.
And man, Palm Beach Central knocking on the door for number 1 in our Football Friday.
I did not see that coming. For all those asking how come we only show some highlights, we get what we get when we're there. I was there for the first half. All Benjamin, and then Palm Beach Central turned it on. Must have been an inspirational halftime speech by Coach Thompson.
I saw the updates and I was like, wait, Central is coming back, man. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next week for week 8 of the Football Friday season.